Alright, welcome back. Last time all the lights went out and it was spooky, scary, dark, but we were informed by a Templar that our communications are back up, and don't worry, he's on our side, I think. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Also, I would love to, but the game won't let me. Unless... no, that's my files. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there is a map. Okay. Oh, okay, this is a lift. That makes a lot more sense now. How do I... Ah, there you are. I was like, how do I activate it, though? What is this? This is some horror game shit. Like, I'm expected to be attacked by, like, zombies any minute now. Or at least some assassins. Ooh, hello, puzzle. Transparency. Okay, so it's just a block one. Let me... Oh god. I have to remember how this actually controls. How do I rotate? Oh, okay, left stick, got it. And pretty much everything is good except for that one, which needs this one. And then, done. Very easy. That puzzle was essentially already solved. That was like the easiest one yet.
Otto Berg, the big star of the anime training program. Show me what you've got, you arrogant prick.
If you insist, Master Cross. I believe that my training will soon be complete. Wouldn't you agree? What's so funny?
I was wrong about you. You're not arrogant. You're just deeply fucking stupid.
Oh.
Your body, your mind, they're not yours anymore. You understand? All you have left are the voices.
I don't suffer from your condition. My animus sessions were carefully...
No! My voices are ghosts! Dead! So they can only ever say the same things over and over and over and over. But the ones in your head will never die. And they own you now.
I am the Order's humble servant.
You're not even a person anymore. You're a tool, a weapon, a plaything.
We're done here.
And in the glorious New World Order, there won't be any room for broken toys like us!
Huh. Okay. Well, that was really interesting. I'm not convinced. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't think this ever comes back up at any point in the Assassin's Creed lore.
You have exceeded my every expectation. Use that terminal to upload Shay's story to the Assassin Network.
I mean... Why would you want me to hear that piece of dialogue? I'm assuming he doesn't know I heard that. Because, like, wouldn't that make me less likely to be interested? Yeah, shut up. I'll get to it when I get to it. God, I hate it when my boss is pushy. It's like, yeah, we'll get done, alright? Don't worry about it.
Modern day assassins are weak. It is only a matter of time before I catch the last of them and kill them.
Kill them?
It is not enough for them to die.
What happened in Haiti happened in Portugal. A great earthquake. Thousands dead thanks to your damned manuscript!
Get him out of here.
I want them to know how weak they truly are. And I want everyone to see them suffer. So on the day they finally meet me, they will welcome the death I offer them.
Shay was right.
What do you know?
More than me, apparently.
My plan is in motion. I have no further demands to place upon you. However, Shay's story is not complete.
what the was any of that? It's like, what the fuck?
I am super impressed, Numbskull. You really came through for us. And yes, I am also a Templar. Have been for years.
No shit. Would have never guessed. Boy, I have so many revelations right now. I could never imagine any of these things would be true. Am I getting a little salty at the story right now? No, I don't think so. I think I'm just making fun of it. I think it's just a little fucking stupid and a little fucking obvious where it was going. Also, what the fuck is this on the ground? Oh, it's just a broken light. Okay. So, they're Templars. They tell me to do Templar. I like that they're, like, telling me that they're Templars and that they're up to Templar no good nonsense. But then... It's this way. But then at the same time, they're like... you know... You're kind of a fucking idiot. And it's like, wait, why am I helping you guys again? You keep calling me a numbskull, and then you're just like, alright, good work, dumbass. It's like being like, good work, dumbass. And it's like, alright, why am I helping you?
Data left to explore. It's a bit of a trip, but I think you should see it.
I do want to see it. I'm guessing we're at the end point of this game. I had a feeling as soon as we were heading toward the server room from the last game that was like... I guess I just go to the research lab. Oh, I'm like, solid, like, I don't remember what floor I'm supposed to be on. It's definitely not the lobby floor, it's gotta be the other one. I want to, like, ramble about this, but they also keep talking, and I keep getting interrupted, so... What do you guys have to say? Anything? Are you guys in on it too? Are you also Templar? Am I a Templar? I feel like I have no pull in this. I'm just like a nameless, faceless man who just kind of exists to be told the story
Once you
to.
go back to finish Shay's story, your life is never going to be the same afterwards. You should finish any outstanding business before entering your animus.
Oh, I see. Essentially, go check out stuff around the building. Because this is the end of the game. You know what? I think... Oh my god. I somehow got so turned around because I looked away and started moving. I think I'm good. I will, like... Are these level 1? See, these rooms are all level 1. Although, I think some of these rooms... Yeah, this room's a level 3. Let's at least check out the level 3 room. Which I might have already been into, actually. Excuse me, I've been here for... I haven't played in, like... Okay, this is new. I'm like, I haven't played in, like, a couple weeks, so I don't remember what a lot of the shit I was doing was. What if I go here, and then I take you, and you go that way, and then I move, this fucker, and he goes up this way? Did that solve it? God, I'm so good at these. We'll do some last-minute animate stuff walking around this floor, at least, and then we'll go finish his story.
Details of Harlan T. Cunningham's life were difficult to acquire, as many traces of his identity before becoming an assassin were altered or erased by Gavin Banks. It is only thanks to Agent DaCosta's remarkable skills that we are able to piece together this profile. Cunningham was outed as homosexual in high school, which unfortunately ruined a promising wrestling career. He left Texas as quickly as he could and fled to Europe. Cunningham was recruited by the Brotherhood in Florence, Italy, under the leadership of assassin veteran Adriano Maestranzi. Sigma team attacked the Florence hideout in 2012, but Maestranzi detonated a bomb. 3 assassins were killed before the explosion, but Sigma team was annihilated in the process. Cunningham and I were the only survivors. Cunningham was last sighted in Rotterdam, alongside Aaron Schutt, a former mixed martial arts champion who also suffered a career backlash when he came out as homosexual. It is clear that Cunningham is mentoring Schutt in the ways of the Brotherhood. Although physically gifted and extremely dangerous, Schutt is a poor choice as an assassin. He is incapable of keeping a low profile and will compromise the Brotherhood despite himself. Recently, Cunningham stole a piece of Eden from an Abstergo facility in Rotterdam. During the operation, Shoot was charged to attack Abstergo employees throughout the city to draw attention away from his mentor. Although Sigma Team managed to reclaim the item, both Cunningham and Shoot escaped. I will not allow Cunningham to get away from me a third time.
That was the weirdest video log yet. That would actually make me be like, wait, what the fuck? When there was this, like, he was outed as a homosexual. But don't worry, he took an underling, who is also a homosexual. And I'm like, Jesus, so you're just gonna out him like that? Like, damn, dude. It's so goofy. Oh, man. I love Assassin's Creed writing, because it's always the goofiest, wackiest shit. It's like, what? Is there what now and why? Okay, so, oh, Jesus Christ. What? How does this turn? Because, okay, I just hit left like 3 times, and all 3 of those times, it moved me in a different direction. Okay, I'm just moving left, and it went one way and then went the other way. Okay, and then I gotta figure out where you go after this. You go top, and then you can go bottom, or... okay, no, it's a little more goofy than that. There we go, perfect. Difficult puzzle solved.
Field report, Phoenix Project, November 1st, 2013. Agent DaCosta alerted me to a possible lead on the Koh-i-Noor diamond. A replica can be found among the crown jewels of England. However, the true diamond is a powerful piece of Eden and has been lost for centuries. Jot Sura is a programmer at Mysore Tech, a company working with Abstergo Entertainment to release a variant of the Animus headset to Asia, called the Brahman device. He's been associating with Siobhan Dami, the sister of Jadseep Dami, a known assassin. Could the Brotherhood be using the Brahman device to locate the Koh-i-Noor? Until we have more evidence, I have decided to use a local Abstergo strike force rather than mobilize Sigma Team. Update, November 3rd, 2013. Jot Sura was abducted outside of Dreamland Studios in Mumbai. He was seen being forced into a van by Siobhan and Jadseep Dami. This confirms my suspicions. The assassins must be using Jot Sura's genetic memories to locate the Koh-i-Noor. I have authorized the local Abstergo soldiers to engage and eliminate the assassins, with instructions that the Brahman device must be kept intact. I am en route to India. Update, November 4th, 2013. I arrived in India too late. Our strike team engaged the assassins in 2 separate conflicts. The body of Siobhan Dami was found at the first site, but her remains were too badly damaged in an explosion to collect any genetic information. I found the Brahman device at the second site, but after reviewing the genetic memories recorded within, I am relieved to find that Jot Sura's bloodline was a dead end. The real Koh-i-Noor diamond remains lost to both sides. Jadseep Dami escaped, which means we must monitor this new assassin activity in India closely. I am closing this file and proceeding to my next mission.
Alright, that was kind of interesting, actually, I'm not gonna lie. Very complicated file, but I get it. I think this is the only one I haven't checked. And it's empty. Okay. We'll do another quick lap. We got the Gen 2. Oh man, my neighbor has work being done. Hopefully that's not so loud that it comes up on fucking our audio. Right now it's pretty quiet, but yesterday it was loud as shit. What'd you say to me? Holy shit, that just rumbled my whole goddamn house. Maybe that will be loud. Oh yeah. I got a feeling that one might come up. That's alright. We'll power through. I imagine they're not going to be working for long because they were working on it literally all day yesterday. I say as it gets louder, Jesus Christ, the fuck are they drilling for iron?
The Royal Palace at Versailles, Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette in residence.
such decadence.
Good luck, numbskull.
Ah, Shay! You certainly look prepared to meet royalty. Perhaps King Louis himself will grant you an audience.
I doubt even these breaches will get me into the king's chambers. Besides, I'm only here to see a business acquaintance.
Yes, I heard a group of merchants would be here today. They might come see my scientific demonstration later.
They really should. They might learn something, though I wouldn't count on their being present. I take my leave. Thank you again, Master Franklin. Now to find Charles and that damned box.
Okay, I did not mean to start this up yet. I was trying to do the rest of the stuff in the building, but here we are, so we're just going for it. I'm not gonna run. No need to alert the the super rich.
That's him, Charles Dorian.
Hey you,
Sorry, sir. The palace
let me
is
in.
closed to visitors at the moment. Please return tomorrow.
I'm supposed to be in a meeting right now.
Then you should already be inside. Come back and sell your wool tomorrow.
Okay.
I can find another way in.
I don't need to murder your ass. So, this is interesting. Right now, we are at the very beginning of, I believe, Assassin's Creed Unity. This is essentially what happens right before Assassin's Creed Unity happens. I'm gonna run around so I don't, like, alert a bunch of people to be like, oh, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just don't want people to know that you're up to no good. I say while running into people, letting them know that I'm up to no good. Jesus fucking Christ. What are the odds that today was gonna be the day that they were like, let me fucking drill for an oil well on my property? Jesus Christ, my neighbors are loud today. Okay, wait. How am I supposed to do this? Can I go? No, I can't do it the other way. I just have to hope no one notices. I love that it's like, don't get detected, but there's like a million... Oh, I can use them as cover. Okay, I got you then. Jesus fucking Christ. There is no way that's not going to come up on the audio. It's so fucking loud. I myself am now getting annoyed. Okay, well if you're a guard then, how the hell am I getting through? I think I can go around actually, if I go like with this guy. Yeah. Just gotta slip through. Let's see. You guys are good. These guys are good. Ah, joyous music all around. Yes, jovial and merriment abound. Yes, upper class. Those poor people. They know nothing of the revolution that will be coming to kill us all soon. Oh, can I hang out with you guys? I know you seem busy, being a couple, but I'm just gonna hang out here, don't worry about it. I'm assuming I gotta go out this window. That's alright. What does he know? He's dead.
Did you see their faces when we stole those apples? I'm Arno. Elise. I'm here with my father. So am I. He has important business with the king. What should we do now?
So, I'm pretty sure these two kids are... the two kids that... I'm pretty sure those two kids are the guys, the guy and girl, Jesus, that you end up playing in Revelations. How the fuck do I... Revelations, Unity. How the fuck do I get back up? Okay. The windows are not grabbable in this universe, but the fucking wall is. I'm not even gonna try and question it. I'm just gonna accept that makes no sense and move on. Dude, what the fuck? Why is that one climbable? But only at, like, the top part. Whatever, screw it. Let's just go up. I'm assuming I need to go either up or to the left or something. There's gotta be something here. Nope. Yes. Am I not supposed to go? I figured I was supposed to go, like, up here, but... Clearly there's nowhere to go past that point. Am I just supposed to walk past these kids and fucking into this room? I guess so.
I'm Arno. Elise, I'm here with my father. So am I. He has important business with the king. What should we do?
Okay, the boy is definitely the guy that you play as. I'm not 100% on the girl, though. I think so. Locate the secret meeting? Oh, okay, never mind. There he is. I know where I need to go to kill him. Jesus. Can't walk through people, though. What the fuck? Oh, the game is controlling itself now.
I will protect this artifact with my very life. Arno? Where have you gone? My son, Arno? Perhaps you have seen him?
You're the traitor.
I'm just finishing old business.
Old Connor and his assassins. The American Revolution undid your Templar business.
Then perhaps we shall start a revolution of our own.
Uphold the principles of our order, and all that for which we stand. Never share our secrets, nor divulge the true nature of our work. Do so until death, whatever the cost. This is my new creed. I am Shay Patrick Cormac, Templar of the Colonial, of the American right. I am an older man now, and perhaps wiser. A war and a revolution have ended, and another is about to begin. May the Father of Understanding guide us all.
Alright, and just like that, that's the end of fucking Assassin's Creed Rogue. This is gonna be a weird one. There's a few things that need to be brought up here. Number one, Shay is interesting, to say the least. And he never gets brought up again. Actually, I'm not entirely sure about that. I need to look into that more. So here's the thing. One, that ending is the beginning of Assassin's Creed Unity, which is this game's essentially sister game. This was released on last-gen consoles, PS3, Xbox 360, and Unity was released on next-gen consoles, PS4, or Xbox One. The problem is that, like, neither of these games were received very well at the time. Unity is, like, notorious for being the most broken, unfinished, buggy Assassin's Creed game ever produced. Which I believe. Also, my game is saving during the credits for some reason. That's weird. Especially because it seems to be making the credits.
It's my pleasure and privilege to welcome you up here today.
Gotta hand it to you, numbskull. You proved yourself to be more than a simple research monkey.
The data you extracted from Shay Cormac's memories has served us well. Shay's story is a message. One that says that when threatened, what an assassin truly wants isn't freedom, but order.
And we represent the highest order there is.
Whatever you learned from your Animus experience only scratches the surface. We have existed since before recorded human history, and have recently been reborn, disguised as Abstergo Industries.
And entertainment.
You have crossed the threshold, and your eyes have been opened. You have seen the world for what it truly is.
There's no turning back now. We got big plans for you.
The Father of Understanding guided you to us, and for that, we are grateful. The test of your true worth begins now. And it begins with a choice.
Join us, and a bright future will be all yours.
Refuse.
Wow, what an empty threat. Anyways. So, yeah, again, let me go back into all the problems with this. So, first off, this game is fucking crazy. Unity didn't do well. It's like one of the most buggy messes ever. And then no one played this one because it was the last gen game, so no one really cared. Also, its story is not fantastic. Very weird, and like, no one really gave a shit. I'm going to turn... Well, nah, I'll leave it alone. I was gonna mess with the volume, and I was like, nah, you know what, it's not worth it. So what are my opinions on this game now that I've beaten it for the first time? I think it is okay. I think people were really hard on this game, and I do get why, because by this point in the series, every game was just kind of downhill, and it feels like it. But I think at the end of the day, this game was fine. I think playing as a Templar is interesting enough to hold the story together, even if the reasoning behind why you're a Templar and a lot of your actions is just complete fucking nonsensical leap in logic shit. It's not that bad, but there is definitely some points that's like, wait, why am I doing this? Just because, I guess. I guess I'm just evil. It's just what we do when we're evil. So, there's that. I guess that's fine. Also, I like that they're just like, it's your choice. You can join us or I can shoot you in the face. And it's like, wait, hold on. That's not a choice. That's a demand. It's like, join us or die. That's a demand at that point. That's not a choice. I guess I could choose death. That's always an option. I'm half expecting that to happen again. The other thing with this that I find funny is that, like, I'm pretty sure nothing in this story is, like, ever brought up again. Shay murders the dad from Unity, and then you figure you'd spend most of Unity, like, hunting him down. But from what I get, that doesn't happen. Like, I don't think... I remember that being one of the biggest criticisms, is that, like, you don't spend, like, any time trying to figure out who killed your dad and kill him. Like, the first chunk of the game is, like, trying to figure it out, and then the plot point just gets, like, thrown away and, like, never seen again. I don't know if that's true. I've never played it, but that's what I've heard. And because of that, I'm going to definitely be paying attention to see where the dad dying storyline goes in Unity. I'm very curious about that. I'm not entirely sure where that's going. However, that being said... we won't be playing Unity next. We will be playing Assassin's Creed 3 next, which is great for a bunch of reasons. Number one, Connor's story starts not long after this because fucking not Kenway from 4, but Kenway's son is the father of Connor, which is the assassin you play in Assassin's Creed 3. So all that shit gets tied together. So we get to find out what happens to fucking son Kenway. I'm just gonna call him Son Kenway because I can never remember his first name. So we get to find out what happens to Son Kenway and his son, Connor, in that game. But also, more importantly, we get to finally get to the end of Desmond Miles. And because we're at the end of Desmond Miles' story, we get to finally find out what happened to him that ended his story. Because we've been playing these in historical order, we don't actually know what happened to him. We just have regular statements and articles from Templars explaining what happened. But as we've also seen from this game, especially in this game actually, Templar stories are not always useful because a lot of the time they're either lies or skewed in a way that benefits the Templars. So we know Desmond dies, but we don't know how or why, and the reasoning, and they don't even, and they're like, I think they tried capturing his body, but I think they were unsuccessful at attaining it or something. That was like a plot point too at one point. Again, there's a lot of side plots in Assassin's Creed that just get, like, thrown into the garbage bin. There's, like fucking... I like this one, where it's just like, this dude who works here at Asturgo Entertainment, he is a new Templar joining the Templar team. Neat. Will that go anywhere? Nah. Does this ever get brought up again? Nah. Also, I like that the assistant from, Black Flag is the new CEO, and is just like... oh yeah, no, we're evil and I'm on their side. And it's like, I guess that's why the original director died, because he definitely wasn't on their side and definitely seemed like he didn't know the full extent of what was going on with the Templars, so that was a choice, I guess. But yeah, fucking... it looks like Assassin's Creed 3 will be next, and then probably Unity after that. This game ends right before Unity starts, but Assassin's Creed 3 is like... no, you know what? Because it's interwoven with another game. It's integrated with Liberation. Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation. Jesus, I can barely pronounce words today. And I don't know how the hell I'm going to play Liberation. I think it came out on PS3. I'm hoping it came out on PS3, because if it didn't, that's going to be an issue for us. But don't worry. I'll figure it out. So we'll play 3 and then Liberations, because Liberation takes place in the middle of 3. And then I think after that we'll be playing Unity. At this point, the, like, timeline is a clusterfuck, right? Like, technically speaking, Freedom Cry happens, and then when Freedom Cry ends, essentially, like, Assassin's Creed 3, Rogue, Liberations, and, like, Unity all happen around are all happening, like, interspliced with each other. So, like, different events are happening at different times, but they're, like, all within the same, like, 100 year, well, I say 100 years, but it's, like, all within the same, like, 50-ish year time span, like, 50 to 80-ish year time span. All of these things happen, like, at the same exact time. So, like, I think if you really broke it down, it would be, like, you'd be playing this game, and then you'd be playing this game to, like, chapter 3, and then you'd be playing 3, and then you'd play 3 to, like, chapter 2 or something, and then come back to this game, and then go back to 3, and then play Liberation, and then go back to this game, then go back to 3, then go back to Liberation, then come back to this game, and they would end on this game killing them, which would then start Unity. But technically Unity starts, I think, like, 100 years in the past or something, because I think there's, like, I think they have, like, the fucking, what was the thing where they went around trying to kill all the witches, and they were, like, burning them at the stake, I keep thinking of the Salem Witch Trials, but it was, like, France's version of that. I think that happens first, or I might be thinking of a different Assassin's Creed game. Either way, the timeline is a fucking mess. And super easy to follow by this point. Yeah, trust me, very simple, very straightforward story. Very easy to follow. Not at all fucking crazy and insane. Especially because at this point, the modern timeline was just, like, thrown in the garbage. Yeah, I think what's weird is that by this point in the game, the modern timeline was thrown into the garbage, and the Ishnu timeline, the Isnu timeline, was thrown on the back burner. So, like, the only shit that's going on is, like, the old shit, the old timeline stuff, and then, like, what's left of the modern day timeline. But once they killed Desmond, it was very obvious that they had no game plan on where to go next, which is why the last several games we've played has just been random, nameless, faceless characters that are living in the Animus and work for fucking the Templar, like a Templar company, because they're just like, yeah, I don't know what to do with this. This all this information, I don't know what to do with it. So, yeah, I mean, at least with Assassin's Creed 3, we'll be going back to the modern timeline, and we can see how it ends, and then you can understand why it's going fucking nowhere in these last couple games. I think the real problem is that they got rid of the, like, Isnu timeline with these games, though, because, like, the Ishnu... I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but I'm going to keep calling them this. The old ones, essentially. I feel like they had the most interesting timeline in Assassin's Creed, and I do feel like by this point they were like, I don't know what to do with it, so they just kind of stopped. Like, they just stopped bringing them up for some reason. Like, they established, like, well, they were old, and they had technology, and they died a long time ago, and they made the humans, and then the humans rebelled, and now they're dead now, but then there's, like, a calamity coming, but because the calamity is now over in 3, small spoiler, they kind of were just like, I don't know what to do with the fucking... I don't know what to do with the old ancient Ishnu god timeline anymore, so... fuck us, I guess. They just had nowhere to go from there. It's interesting, the new Assassin's Creed games that are more RPG-based have Ishnu timeline stuff. Like, more prominently, and go into it in, like, way more detail, and I was like, man, that's neat. Why didn't they do that before? Like, why did it take them, like, 5 or 6-ish games to be like, hey, maybe we should go back to the Ishnu thing and explain that better? Like, peak Assassin's Creed writing. Peak Ubisoft. Also, while we're at the credits, I may as well bring up Ubisoft a little bit. They are bumming. They, like... Shadows seems to have done okay, which I'm not too surprised because it's Assassin's Creed and everyone just buys Assassin's Creed whether or not it's good or not. It's kind of like Call of Duty now. Like, everyone just buys it because it's been around for a long time and they're usually okay. Like, even the worst Assassin's Creed game is still pretty decent, right? It's still like, I mean, it wasn't good, but, like, you know, it played well. It wasn't super buggy. I beat it. I thought it was okay. Yeah, you know, I'd recommend it. It's like a 6-7 out of 10. It's fine. You know what I mean? So, like, and that's like the worst Assassin's Creed game. It's still like it's like a 6 or a 7, depending on how I feel that day. Like, it was fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just didn't think it was that good. So I'm not surprised Shadow did well, because Assassin's Creed is consistently, especially at this point, consistently mediocre. It's exactly what people want. And nothing more. I think people are good with that at this point. I'm pretty good with that at this point. I mean, we're on, like, what, the 9th Assassin's Creed game? And they haven't been good for a while. In this Let's Play, I mean, not in the thing. I think they're on, like, their 15th game now. It's probably, like, their 20th game, actually. Anyways, getting sidetracked. But, even with that game doing fairly well, which I don't think it did as well as they were hoping, because they didn't release sales numbers. And that's usually a sign that something didn't sell as well as they wanted it to. But they did release player numbers, which was high. I think it was like, they said it was like a fucking 10 million people were playing it or something. Which is definitely good, but also a lot of their stuff is on, like, Game Pass and their own subscription service, so how many people actually bought the game? Probably not great. Which is why they didn't release sales numbers. It's probably why they were just like, we have a lot of people playing it. And it's like, well, that's good, I think. But they did sell, like, a huge chunk of the company's shares to, what was it, Eraser Group, I think? I think it was Eraser Group. So now they're... no, was it Eraser Group, or was it the Chinese one that's name is escaping me? Oh, man. The name is escaping me, but I know what it is. Holy crap, that shit got loud. I'm gonna just, like... I'm gonna just turn that down a tad. Because that volume just shot up a ton. I'll turn it back when I'm done talking. I'm almost out of things to say. Almost. But, yeah, it was... So, I think that game is doing good enough, but they just sold, like, a huge chunk of their shares to it, which was what they've been trying to avoid doing for, like, 6 or 7 years now. They've been, like, pushing really hard to not have that happen, to get, like, share buybacks and all this stuff, and, like, trying not to sell the company. And to be fair, they technically didn't sell the company, so their mission was mostly successful, but they still had to give up, I think, like, a huge chunk of shares. I think it was, like, 40-something% of shares, which kind of puts them in a situation where they could be hostily took over if the other company wanted to, but I don't think they're that interested in the first place. I think they're more interested in just taking whatever money Assassin's Creed makes and letting it be. I don't think they're too interested in running the actual company of Ubisoft, because let's be real, Ubisoft is kind of a shit show. But anyways, I think with that, I'm gonna call it here. I'll let these credits roll out, and if there's like an ending cutscene, I'll be back for that, or I'll let it play out. But with that, I'll see you guys in Assassin's Creed 3. Peace till then. Peace.